Lartey is the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection. Ma'am, good evening. Thank you very much for your time. What briefing do you have on this particular incident, please?
Thank you very much. Let me thank you for having me this evening. I also want to thank the general public, the media, the police, the community around Mamprobi, and then the whistleblower for the good job that they've done. And I do this on behalf of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who has been very interested and has followed keenly the development of this thing since it happened. And so this morning, by the grace of God, with the help of a whistleblower, the police was able to rescue the little baby and reunited the baby with the mom. And as we speak, they are receiving medical attention. And as of this afternoon, they had taken care of the baby, and the mother was also being cared for. And the suspect is in custody. And so that is what I can see by way of update.
The information we picked up from the lady in question, the suspect, is that she also gave birth at the same facility and that it was issue of mistake. She took the wrong baby instead of her baby. Is that what you were also told?
Okay, it didn't come out. It didn't come out like that. But then she had said that it was her baby, and she had been asked to breastfeed the baby. And so she attempted to breastfeed the baby, but unfortunately, there wasn't any breast milk. And so that was the first suspicion. And then, personally, I confirmed her husband came over, and I spoke with the husband, and they hadn't had a child since they got married. And so the issue of mistaking baby or identity, I can't speak much to that. But the fact I know is that she hasn't delivered yet. She hasn't given birth yet.
What about the reports you're also getting that the lady in question also says she's related to the father of the baby? You had that briefing too?
Okay, I didn't have that briefing that she's related to the father of the baby. No, I didn't get that briefing. And she didn't say much to that as well. She didn't.
What's the state of the mother after your engagement with her?
The biological mother of the baby.
Yes.
Obviously, she's happy, she's relieved, but she went through shock, and she's been under a lot of stress, and so it will take a while for it to wear off. And so, with the needed support, I think she can recover quickly. One of the things I did was to put the social worker for that hospital on her case so that her recovery can be speedy. And that is what we are looking at. But she's from all indications very happy. So is the father of the baby.
Away from this matter, you today joined the communications minister to address a press conference on this Russian guy who was in town to video and take pictures of our ladies. At that particular press conference, you announced plans to offer some support to this woman. What exactly are you offering to these ladies?
Thank you very much. This story since it came, some have been charitable, but largely we've not been too charitable with our ladies. But the latest development from engaging the ladies was that not all the ladies had an affair with the man. However, he took shots of all of them, and so he just splashed it on social media. And so all of them, even those he had affair with and those he didn't, one way or the other are traumatized. Even if they did it, if he did it with their consenting to it, that is the affair. They are traumatized that it is out in the public. And the story behind the pictures is what is actually killing most of them and making them feel suicidal. They have some have partners, some have relations who are equally traumatized, and so reaching out to them is one of the first things to do. After reaching out to them, in fact, by the grace of God, His Excellency is linking up with another psychologist, aside what the social welfare officers do, to be able to support them, because all of us make mistakes one way or the other, but the ability to recover and not take hope away from any individual is very critical. So with the help of His Excellency, that professional help will also go to some of them, those who want or are willing to engage. The ministry is collaborating with the other ministries like communication to ensure that to a large extent this doesn't reoccur, or it doesn't give way for others to also take advantage of the country or the women within the country or any citizen for that matter. And that is the more reason why we want to join forces to make sure that we stop this gentleman and any like-minded persons.
Have you met?
So apart from the psychosocial support, any other way they feel they can be helped to find the strength and energy to confront the current situation, the ministry is poised to support them.
Have you met any of these ladies?
Yes, I have. I have met, yes.
And what has been the engagement with them?
In fact, they are so scared and shocked and shameful, if I can say. They are quite shameful about it. Some over time are trying to develop what we say a thick skin, but by and large, it's gotten to them. People's reaction to it, and then the narrative behind the pictures. Even those who did not have an affair and are very confident that if they should go into any system where the videos are linked, they will not find any video of them. They are even traumatized. And let me say that some of these ladies are very respectable ladies that would otherwise not have even gone near such a thing. But this is the situation they find themselves in. They are willing to get any available support to get out of it. And so we appreciate all the kindness that others are showing to them now. And we work with them, those who are willing. Those who are yet to reach out to us, you could still come either in person or you call our toll-free numbers, and then we assure you of high confidentiality and to ensure that we give you the necessary support to face tomorrow.
Interesting how these ladies are coming out with this issue. But then finally, before I really let you go, on this same matter, though, we understand a number of complaints have been filed at the police CID, hoping some actions will be taken against this gentleman. At this press conference, the communications minister announced plans to trigger Interpol request on this. Is that the hope that it will get this man down to be tried on this matter?
Obviously, from the conversation we've had with the Russian ambassador, and let me say a big thank you to him for availing himself and willingness to collaborate with the state to ensure that we bring this perpetrator to book. We are grateful to him. However, they are not going to not Interpol not doing its work, but according to them, according to him, the laws of the land will not give their land will not give any of their citizens up for those legal processes. Even if we do it in absentia, it will not be done replicated in Russia. But the good thing about this whole thing is that once the individuals have reported and we go through the processes and are successful up to Interpol level, then what it means is that he will be confined to Russia, because when he comes out, then whichever states or Interpol can then basically effect the arrest, and then he will be dealt with. So it is to avoid him repeating what he's done to Ghana or any other country for that matter. And so I think that it is worth the effort. It is worth the effort.
Honourable Minister, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Agnes Momo Lartey is the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection. This is Eyewitness.